What's going on, guys? JT Bedford's here with another episode of House Flippers. And first off, guys, I do want to apologize for not posting videos lately. I know it seems like every time I turn around and say I'm going to be better at it, I'm going to start posting videos, something always happens. For one, I am still sick. I'm still getting over it. But two, this year has been a horrible year for us. We literally went from snow every day, or not every day, but every weekend and every week during winter to straight floods. And in fact, that's where I've been. In fact, my work, for those of you that are on our Discord, you've seen pictures. My work is actually underwater by quite a bit, and yeah, that's what we've been dealing with. We've been getting everything out. Not so much me. The other guys have been getting everything out of there. Yeah, I've been dealing with closing down roads because of the flood. But yeah, in fact, technically, I believe yesterday it technically broke the record of 1993 flood, which was the worst flood ever. Beat it yesterday. So yeah, it's been a bad deal. Again, like I said, if you guys are in our Discord, you've probably seen pictures and videos I've posted of what's going on. And it's a bad deal. And the worst part is it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. I'm recording this Saturday. It's supposed to rain all day here, but what people don't understand, it's not what it does here that really affects us. I mean, it'll have a little effect like local flooding stuff, but it's mainly the stuff happening up north. Excuse me. And what's happening up north is it's supposed. I could be wrong. Maybe things have changed, but as of a couple days ago, we checked. It's supposed to rain like 7 days straight up in Nebraska and all that. And the worst part is up there north, like Montana, North Dakota, and all that, where the Missouri River actually starts, they still got like 6 to 10 feet of snow left to melt. Yeah, and it's a big portion of what's left to melt up there. So, we're not out of this yet. Like I said, the river's gone up really fast. The record was 32.6 feet back in 1993. And I believe we topped that off at 32.11 yesterday, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell because there's so many wish-wash numbers coming through. So, don't exactly quote me on that. But yeah, that's where I've been. I've been extremely busy. It's just crazy. Like I said, we had to move everything out. We finished moving the remaining stuff out yesterday, or stuck it up above ground yesterday at work. But yeah, it's coming in fast. In fact, our main building's flooded. The basement's completely flooded. Pumping water out of it, and unfortunately, that water's coming in faster than it could be pumped out. And sadly, and that's the thing, sadly, we're not the worst. Up north, got it a lot worse than what we did. So, if you guys can, I know you guys are awesome about that. If you guys can, please pray for everybody that's affected in the river floods. What's real sad, and what kind of really pisses me off is the media coverage. You could go on news and you get on these major news networks and they may say, oh, it's flooding, that's it. They don't go into extreme. They don't show a bunch of stuff. But to be brutally honest, if this was south, down to Texas, or west coast or east coast, that's all they'd talk about. That's literally all they would talk about was the devastation of the floods and everything else. But due to the fact that it's here in the Midwest, news media doesn't give a fuck. I mean, the country doesn't give a fuck. And that's what's sad, because what people don't realize is, you know, 80% of your food comes from the Midwest, whether it's, you know, meat or crops. You know, a good 80% of your meat's coming, or your products coming from the Midwest. What else is affected is, you know, not only that, but like all the factories. You know, we got chemical plants here in town that are now underwater. We got pork processing plant that's underwater. You know, we got a bunch of stuff that's underwater. Food, you know, we got a food warehouse, frozen food warehouse that is now underwater. You know, that has a huge effect on the economy, as well as, you know, again, farmers can't plant this year. By the time the water gets down, you know, especially corn, they're not going to be able to plant corn. Well, if you guys know anything about corn, besides it just being a food product, you realize that corn is made to help make ethanol, which is a fuel product. Well, if they can't make fuel, guess what's going to happen to the gas prices? That's right, it goes up. It goes up quite a bit too. So yeah, I mean, it's a bad deal all the way around. It's a bad deal. And you know, like I said, I think it just sucks because, you know, due to the fact that it's the Midwest, nobody gives a fuck. You know, nobody cares about us. Luckily, you know, we've declared national disaster relief and all that, but you know, it's just amazing how, you know, it depends on where you're at. Like I said, if we were on the West Coast, we were down south, you know, Texas, you know, Louisiana or some, or if we were on the East Coast, you know, it'd be all over the news. Everybody would be donating, you know, millions of dollars and stuff like that. But you know, due to the fact that it's, you know, it's Missouri and Nebraska and all that, it's just like nobody fucking cares at all. It's a bad deal. But yeah, so if you know, at least if you guys can say a prayer, or, you know, something like that, or help donate to Red Cross, that'd be amazing. Luckily, me personally, I'm not affected other than just work. Like I said, my work's underwater, but other than that, I'm perfectly fine. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Let's see. Pour a shower. I was gonna say I thought there was a place for a toilet. We're just gonna give him basic toilet. What? This is new. Oh, okay. I thought maybe we had to build the insides or something. I was like, well, that's new. But yeah, that, like I said, I'm sorry for the long ramble. I just kind of want to give an explanation of where I've been. I know I've been horrible this year about saying I'm going to start popping videos out. Usually what it is I get an hour or so to do some recording during the weekend. And you know, either working or something else, or I have my daughter and I can't record. So usually I'm able to get a couple videos, and you know, I try to, when I get home, you know, record some so you guys have some to watch. But here lately, by the time I get home, I'm so exhausted and so tired because you know, we're extremely short-handed. So basically doing the work of 4 guys with just 2 of us. And you know, I know people are like, you know, you don't have to explain nothing, but I feel like I do, because you know, it makes me look bad, because every time this year I say, hey, you know, I'm gonna start popping out videos, I'm gonna start making videos, get back to normal and everything. It seems like something's always happening. And like I said, this year's been horribly bad for us. You know, we go from snow literally every week, plowing every week, to, you know, now dealing with the flood. You know, like I said, this flood's bad. It got to the point that now they've done mandatory evacuation in parts of my town. The town literally right across the river, they've done mandatory evacuations. So yeah, it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. Oh yeah, I usually paint that white, don't I? I'm going to put that there. Grab the paintbrush. Paint that. Paint that. I'm out of paint already. What? Ah, that's cray, man. Cray. Alright. That's done. She the beautiful. Beep beep, beautiful, boop boop. I think this we're just gonna leave blank. I think we are. What should we paint? Oh, that's not what I want. I want this. I really don't think put anything there because it's kind of the exit. You know what? Go back to paint. I've never done young blood or young flower bud. That's what we're going with. It's probably going to be ugly as fuck. It's definitely not pretty. Definitely not pretty. But oh well. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is the place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas. One and only King George Strait, ladies and gentlemen. Boo 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 doo boo 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 doo boo boo doo. Almost all painted. You know what? This room we're just gonna go absolutely apeshit crazy with. Why? Because we can. That's why. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have gotten rid of that white paint, but I did. You know why? Because I'm dumb. No, whoa. Whoa, what are you doing? I did not ask to leave. That was very, very rude. And I do not appreciate it. How rude. Screw it. I'm going with brown rectangles. Why? Because I said so. Bam! That is done. Now we can go up. Do 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 do. Yep. We're gonna at least get two sides of the house painted, and then we'll finish the rest of the house next episode. Because I don't want to get too long. I don't want to get too long of a video. We'll at least paint the back. How about that? Gotta make it look pretty. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a freaking ladder or something. Do 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 do. Ooh. I don't know what was up with that. Alright, let's see. Where do we get this stuff? Would be others, I guess. Yes, it would be. Or go live with live stream. Make sure to hit the bell symbol next to my subscribe button. That notify you when I do either one. Oh, as well as going to my Facebook page, the Outcast Posse's Facebook page, and my Twitter, which links to those in the description below, as well as everybody's YouTube channel, everybody's Twitch channel. So make sure you check everybody else out. I guess we're going to finish this up real fast. I finally unfroze. So let's do that. We'll go ahead and do it. And take just a minute or two. Just take a minute or two. Just bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Man, I really wish they let us. I wish they let us paint the ceiling. That ceiling looks like doo-doo. You know what I mean, guys? Doo-doo. Come on, I don't have much more. Oh, I think one more dip and we should be good. Yep, there it is, guys. Well, I'll talk to y'all later, so peace!